Good evening, everybody, and welcome to the Collecting News, the weekly episode most of the time, where we talk about the latest and greatest from the world of collecting. With me, as always, breaking this stuff down is my hetero life mate, my man Seth. What's going on, dude?
What's going on, everybody? It is the longest episodic running show that we currently have, I believe, on MCE.
Is it? Kind of, it is.
You know, because you've been doing it since what, like day 5?
Yeah, I think Collecting News has been on since about that long.
Yeah. So this has been like the longest running show that we've had on the channel, I believe.
Pretty much.
So
very true.
Yeah. So what's going on, everybody? Excited to finally be back on a Wednesday night. It's been what, like 2-3 weeks?
No, 2-3 weeks? No.
Yeah, I think it's been like almost 3 weeks, dude.
No, it hasn't been 3 weeks since the last time we did a Collecting News, man.
I'm almost certain it's been 3.
I'm gonna have to go back and look at that. I can't even faithfully say you're wrong.
Yeah.
It's all right.
It's okay. Yeah. Listen, either way, both of us are wrong at the end of the day, but so don't make a difference. But yeah, I'm super stoked for what we've got on tap for tonight, and I'm excited to speak with Queen Studios.
Yep.
About the world's greatest ass.
Yeah, man. That's a little big ass you could get if you buy it. Yeah, so we got a lot of cool stuff for tonight's show. We have obviously the latest news that's out this week, like 3 different first looks at NECA and Gentle Giant statues. We got a lot of stuff that has come out on pre-order. A few things that we're going to touch on from last week since we missed last week. And I'm pretty sure we covered the week before, but we're all right with that. And then at 8 o'clock, Johnny from Queen Studios will be on with us. He's going to give us an exclusive first look at the Captain America 1/2 scale statue. And I know that it's already been shown all over the place. We already know what the pictures look like.
Yeah.
But we're actually going to get to see it in person and see it
We're going to get an official look.
So this one goes up for pre-order tomorrow or today, if it's his time. I'm confused about that. I want to ask him about that too. It's because they sent me the
ahead
thing.
Of us.
They are, So that's why I'm a little screwed up. It's because they sent me the email and they're saying this is going up for pre-order on September 30th, and then they give you the time zone. So then I'm sitting there like GMT 8. I'm like, why can't you just tell me China time or East Coast, West Coast? That's what I know. All this GMT plus 8 is too much thinking for me. It's like math. So let's do a roll call. We got 47 people up in here, and then we can get started.
We got about 47 people watching. We got about 15 thumbs up, and we also have 1 thumbs down already, which obviously there's no surprise. So let's see what we got going on. You see how many
thumbs downs they gave to Joe? Which, hey, for those of you guys who checked out Mojo's collection room tour, I hope you guys enjoyed that. I'm going to have the longer video up here, at least for the Knights members, tonight, I hope. If not, tomorrow, and then by Saturday, it'll be available for everybody else who isn't a Knights member. But everybody that's already checked out the video, thank you. I mean, Mojo is overjoyed with how many great comments he saw. There was over 100 comments on that thing. It was crazy.
It's rightfully so. I mean, Joe has a epic house.
Yeah, it's crazy, man. But and it still managed to get 10 thumbs down, which I'm like, how are you going to give a man thumbs down on his collection? But, whatever.
Because people aren't giving Joe the thumbs down. People are giving us.
They gave it to me, right? They didn't like the way I did the room.
They're giving it to us.
I think I did a pretty good job, man. I really enjoyed that video.
You did a fantastic job.
That was one of my more favorite videos I put together.
I think the one thing we're going to have to do is we're going to have to step up our game, and when we do my room tour finally, it's we're going to have to step up that game. So. All right, let's see what we got. We got JW statues going for a jog. Seth, you're going to get it. The ass of America will be at your doorstep. We got those toy junkies. We got my man Thor 2941. America's ass, not anymore. That ass now belongs to Seth. Collect and conquer. What's going on? My man Primetide, Jedi Shizzle, Cisco, G-Force. We got Big D. We got Jeremy Stutz. We got Elijah P. We got Clayton. We got OMFG. It's Rick. What up, man? We got Anthony Harry. We got Benji's Garage Game Room. We got WTF. It's Juan. We got Mojo in the house. What up, Joe?
What's up, Mojo? How you doing, bro?
We got Carlos. We got Collector Zone. What up, Marcos?
What's up, Marcos?
We got the drawer. I'm officially giving this gentleman a name now. We've got the drawer of all things collectible. My man Jim Valenti. What is going on? We got Heroes and Villains. How's it going? Wow, chat just totally just made a huge jump.
Did the same thing for me.
We got Bob the Collector. We got Rude Boy Order 66. We got Derek. We got MD10. We got Better Said. We got Mashari. We got Steven. We got Gone Toy Hunting. We got Nika Collects. We got Roy. Roy's in the house. What up, Roy?
Roy? How you doing, man?
We got Matthew in the house. We got Evo. We got, was that Cicero Holcomb? We got a man, Josh McCoy. Cicero. We got Josh McCoy. We got Danny K.
Cicero.
We got Ray Kenobi. Oh, we got Willie Woodson. We got, what is that? Pudillo M. How's it going? We got Sergio. Yeah. And I think that's it. Yeah. So we're all good. We are all good.
Yes, sir. Yes,
sir.
Oh,
and DCGSRT10. I made it. I'm Mando.
Nice. Very cool, man. What's Hero saying? Saying, I'm so upset. I just had a statue come in today from Big Bad Toy Store, but damaged box. Oh, it sucks, man.
Damaged statue. So,
yeah, what's bugging me more now is the shipping cost of these things now. Not just even from the stuff that's coming overseas, but the stuff that is internal of the U.S., you know? Shipping has kind of gotten a little out of hand.
Oh, it has. It has. So, I totally agree with that comment.
Yeah, I finally felt it for the first time. It's because I got the life-size Stormtrooper bust arrived today, and it cost me $260 shipping.
Oof.
Yeah, that one hurt my butt. So
this is an interesting take.
What's that?
Will we be seeing Seth's room tour in 2 weeks with sideshow delays?
Yeah. Yeah, we should send emails out like that, right? Yeah. Your room tour will be available in 2 weeks.
The DGRST10, I actually found Breaker today while I was out at Target. So yeah.
So
there's a spoiler for Friday's hunt video. Well, I posted it on Instagram, so it really wasn't much of a spoiler at that point. So, all right, Jorge, take us away. Back to you in the studio.
They just said on the news that the postage is going up and the service will slow down. Yeah,
what else is new?
Yeah. Now, I mean, what you can expect now, at least, I mean, from FedEx, I think UPS, and I'm not really sure about USPS because I've never been able to ship big boxes through them anyway. But with FedEx and with UPS, they are going by box size, not by weight. So just expect it's like that Stormtrooper bus is 35 pounds. The shipping is crazy. If you can get that on free shipping, that's the way to do it. You know, I'm almost thinking from now on when I order something from Sideshow, I'm just waiting for free shipping. Oh, we got my man Calvin in the house. What's going on?
What's up, you sexy menses? Nice. What's up, Calvin?
What's up, man?
Sexual chocolate, everybody.
Yeah, man. So, so to start off with some of the first looks, NECA gave us a first look at Alf.
Yes, the menacing alien from Melmac is upon us. So I was so stoked when I saw this because it just screams childhood nostalgia.
Yeah.
You know, I don't know quite exactly the accessories that's going to come with it, but I'm so stoked for this. I can't wait for this to come out. They said it's going to be spring of 2022, but we don't have any price or what other stuff comes with it, but this thing just looks awesome.
I know, it's really cool, man.
Oh my god, the cat! The cat sandwich.
The cat sandwich.
The cat sandwich.
Dude, I used to watch this show religiously.
Exactly. Calvin got it right. Alpha Seth's spirit animal.
Spirit animal.
It's very true. I like to eat a lot of you know what. So
always got to go there, don't you? Can never just keep it PG.
Calvin. Hey, listen, Calvin put it out there, and I went with it.
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah, very cool looking, man.
That thing is so awesome. I can't. They said spring of 2022. So and there's no price point on that yet. So again, I'm assuming if it's an ultimate figure, it's probably going to be around the $30 to $40 price point because that's usually what most of their ultimates are about.
Right.
So, but yeah, I like it. It's awesome.
I do too. It is pretty cool. I used to actually have a puppet of this character when I was a kid.
We still. What is it? The Thing still has hers when they were giving away when we were kids.
Yeah.
But when Burger King was giving them away.
Yeah.
So she still has the puppet from that, and she lets one of the kids. Yeah, she has the puppet from that. So it's pretty funny.
Bro. I used to take that thing with me everywhere.
Yeah.
So that's cool.
It's
man.
Melmac.
Yeah, that's dope. The cat has a Monday mood face.
Nah, I hate Mondays.
So yeah, Alf, man, that's the first one. Then we had Tokar and Razor.
Yeah, this is This is going to be the cartoon version of them, which I don't ever recall seeing them in the cartoon.
Cartoons, I didn't either.
So it's kind of So it's kind of interesting that they're doing this, but yeah, it's going to be a 2-pack. This is the first look at the prototypes for it. So there's no announcement date yet of when it's going to be coming out or what the cost is going to be. But if it is a 2-pack and it's the cartoon version, it'll wind up at Target and it'll probably be $49.99 like the. Oh no, actually, I'm sorry, $51.99 like most of the other 2-packs are. So we'll see. That's right, Ray Kenobi. Gordon Shumway was Alf's name.
Gordon Shumway.
So we'll see about this. I don't collect the cartoon ones. I only do the movie ones. So, but yeah, this is I guess it's I don't remember ever seeing them in the cartoon version. So that's just me.
Man, there's a lot of characters that you've been showing me lately from the cartoon with these figures that I can't remember.
I remember seeing. For the most part, I remember seeing most of them, but I don't recall ever seeing Tokar and Razor unless it was in the movie. So that's just me.
Okay. All right. And then we have a first look at the new Darth Maul 1/6 scale statue. Unfortunately, the pictures were super small because it came from email, so I don't have the actual ones from Gentle Giant. But this is going to be the 1/6 scale statue from Gentle Giant. It was sculpted by Alejandro Pereira. And if you guys are familiar with that,
that's cool.
Him,
it's Clone Wars.
It's Clone Wars. So this is the final episodes of the final season. But the sculptor is the same guy who sculpted XM Studios Cable, XM Studios Venom.
This thing's gonna be done. This thing's gonna be done legit then.
Yeah, that dude's an amazing sculptor. They're only making 1,000 of these.
Ooh, very limited.
Very limited. I want to say the 1/6 scale statues run about $200 or so from Gentle Giant, so I figure it's going to be about that. Go ahead.
It's kind of funny how like the quantity of 1,000 has become considered very limited. Very limited.
That's always been kind of limited when it comes to a statue, in my opinion. I mean,
to me, I'm thinking. Yeah, I mean, to me, like really limited is like 250, 500.
Well, yeah, that is really limited. It's still that is still considered limited. But in my opinion, when it came to the edition numbers being low, anything under 1,000 is low, or 1,000 and under to me is a low run because otherwise you're just up there. But this one's gonna be available tiered to people. So like if you're a platinum member of their I forgot what they call their guild, the Premier Guild, you'll be able to get it on October 1st. On October 4th, the Platinum and the Gold members have their chance at it. The entire Premier Guild has their chance at it on October 5th. And then everybody can get the opportunity to buy it on October 6th if they're still available. So,
nice.
I actually like the way this looks better than the Hot Toys that I got on order. And mostly because of the face. The thing with the Hot Toys one, I like the body on it and everything, but I feel like they reused the face from the one from Rogue One. It didn't.
Not Rogue One. You mean the Solo movie?
The Solo movie, yeah, I meant Solo movie. That's what I meant. Yeah, I know you had it right. Oops, my bad. Now a bunch of Star Wars fans are going to unsubscribe from me right now.
Oh yeah, you're done. You're done.
How did he not know?
Yeah.
250 to 500. That's old school sideshow. True.
1,000 is very limited. 2 billion people in China alone. Yeah. Queen Studios should make an MCE statue. I agree.
I'm down with
me and George should find a way for us to be immortalized.
A little 1/2 Hobbit version of us.
Yeah.
So this one comes out next week, pretty much.
Oh, that's cool.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, very cool. So, Seth, because of you, now I have 2 Hot Toys on pre-order.
I know. I get blamed for a lot of things. There's nothing I can do about that.
Hey, you got me into Hot Toys. You and Jeff, the 2 of you together, got me in it.
I could say get in line with my wife and a few other people. What is it? Who just said that? Thor just said that's not George Seth. He's a Skrull.
He's a Skrull. That's how you could tell, right? When I get into something
nice.
Stuff like that. So statues that are going to be coming out this week. We got the Tusked Alien from Prime 1 Studios.
Is that a bust?
No, it's a statue.
Oh,
this thing's big.
Thing looks weird.
You know, I never really could tell the difference. But I mean, when you look at them side by side, you can. But I mean,
Yeah.
I don't. They all look like Alien to me.
I mean, at the end of the day, it says it in the name, Aliens.
Yeah. What movie was
Are you
the
ready?
tusk from?
You ready, George? Wait for it.
Aliens.
Oh snap!
Yeah. So I can't remember which one it was from.
I would assume it's in the movie Aliens.
Yeah, okay.
Because there's Alien, Aliens, and then...
Yeah, but I don't remember a tusked alien and aliens in the second movie.
I don't remember a tusked alien either. So
I mean, was that the main one that Ripley fought?
I always thought it was the Queen. I thought it was the
Queen too.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. So we know nothing about this. This one comes out tomorrow, or September 30th. Tomorrow, yes.
Yeah, tomorrow. Aliens. Oh, snap.
Yeah, man. Have Seth in a wrestling pose, power
bombing George. Nice.
Yeah. Wow, guys. You guys are wrong, bro. Nobody likes me, bro. That messed up. Yeah. So that's what's coming out.
Yeah, I have no feeling towards that whatsoever.
I've never really been a fan of Aliens myself. I prefer Predator if I was going to pick one or the other.
Oh yeah, I mean, I would definitely say Predator. It's Predator is definitely more relatable because of Schwarzenegger. So
yeah, and to me, I think they're cooler looking. You know? Yeah. So, yeah. So if you were looking to pick this one up, I still don't know the price of it yet, but it'll be available tomorrow.
I'm sure it'll probably be at least be about $2.
Probably, easy. $2K. Freddie Mercury was an alien.
It was the Queen.
And then we're going to be talking about this one later, but also available tomorrow is the Captain America half-scale statue from Queen Studios. Seth, you got to find a way to buy this, man.
Well, we'll talk to Queen Studios and see if we, the squeaky wheel gets the grease. You know what I mean?
Or you could just sell a lot of your Iron Man stuff to get yourself a half-scale Captain America, since you are a Captain America.
Where would I put this thing?
In bed with you.
Besides that,
it's Chris Evans, man.
But I already have. But in reality, I already have that type style of Captain America. Why would I want to set one? I have the Iron Studios one. Why would I? True.
Because the Iron Studios don't look this good.
I know.
I mean, it looks good.
No, it looks good, but the portrait on this looks way better.
Wow. I know, and it could just be with the scale, but I mean, no. I think they just got somebody that just, killed it.
G-Force is saying a little P just came out.
Yeah.
Let Seth finish, George. Seth is getting moist over that Cap statue. No, you're moist. I like the swap. I like the swap outs. Mm-hmm. That you have the option of displaying it with the broken shield or the fully assembled shield. Mm-hmm. I hope that's not the only pose they give you for the arm carrying the hammer.
Why? I think it's a great pose.
I don't know. I don't know. I just think if you're giving us a swap out with the shield, you should give us a different, maybe like kind of like what Iron Studios did, like where they give you an option to swap out the arm for an unmasked portrait, and he's carrying the helmet in the other hand.
Nah, I don't want that.
I don't
know. First of all,
the suit looks ridiculous.
It's amazing.
The texturing on the suit looks ridiculous.
To me, this is perfect. You got that pose right when he catches the hammer. So I feel like that's right where that's the money you shot right there. And then I mean, I've never been a fan of the unmasked portraits, as I never use them. Like, what superhero goes into battle without their mask on, except for Wolverine?
Well, for most of For most of Age of Ultron, he didn't have his mask on.
Yeah, I guess. I don't know.
So, hey, just saying.
Yeah. Nah.
But yeah. Shit, if I can find a way to pull this off, trust me, I would. I mean, listen, it's not even the money that's really the issue at the end of the day. It's what we were just literally talking about, the shipping. I can only imagine what the shipping's going to cost on this half scale.
It's licensed in the United States, man. I saw that when I was looking at it.
Licensed
in the U.S., bro.
Oh, so they must have worked out a deal with the evil empire to get this licensed.
I don't know. So, we gotta ask him about that when he comes on later. But
yeah. Heroes and Villains is asking how much.
$2,115.
Pepper Potts is jealous after seeing Seth's reaction to the Endgame Cap statue.
This is sick, man.
Yeah, that thing is just so cool. Now, is the portrait silicone?
No, I think it's sculpted at that price. No way this is silicone.
Oh, okay.
I mean, I'm guessing. We get another question we can ask him when he comes on. So
I like where your head's at, Graham. Kickstarter for Seth to get him Captain America.
Damn, man, see? Everybody wants.
I like where your head's. I like where your head's at, Graham.
I like all the Kickstarters that start for this. You had a Kickstarter for the what was it, the Bat Buster or whatever they called that thing?
Yeah, but
the Justice Buster. And then that switched over to the Queen Studios Hulk Buster at some point, and now we're starting one up for Cap. I think at least Cap. Yeah. I mean, I get why you have the Iron Man stuff. Reminds you of me. I get it.
It does.
Totally get that.
It makes me feel close to you, like I'm never too far away.
I'm not even that much of a Captain America fan, and I want to buy this.
Elijah P. The first Queen Studios statue is Captain, symbolizing them coming to America.
Yeah, that's a statue I want. I want Eddie Murphy from Coming to America.
Heroes and Villains said my heart-on just went down at that price.
I mean, it's a half-scale statue. I think, considering the look of it and everything, I don't think it's that badly priced.
But for real, dude, right. Like where can I put that thing? That I'm sure at half scale, that thing is going to be some serious weight. I don't even know if I have anything that can hold that weight.
I would find a place for it.
Listen, we're already trying to give people a room tour. Let's not push it off further by having me get this and then waiting to, readjust.
How is that going to prevent you from getting a room tour? We get the room tour, we get the Cap, we do another room tour. Oh man.
Claudio, we don't know what the weight will be, but we can ask Queen Studios when they come on at 8.
Sergio's saying it says silicone portrait. All right, well there you go.
Oh, okay.
I still ask. It's a question.
Yeah.
Let's set the statue and George a top of the range
lightsaber starter kick.
What range
Kickstarter? A top of the he's talking about a top of the line lightsaber.
Top of the okay, cool.
Yeah.
Cool. Like that.
Yeah, I'm smitten over this thing, man. This thing is just awesome.
Yeah, I thought it was great. This is probably like this one and another one are like two tops this week.
Joe is saying I'll hold it for you.
See?
Yeah.
Joe's always willing to give us some space, man.
I know, man. I know. But yeah, dude, I mean, it's funny too because it's like, what is it? Some people were talking about how there was like some controversy over this, but I don't see what the controversy is. So
yeah, I don't know what the controversy is. That just sounds like something that, somebody would use as clickbait.
I think people just like to do clickbait. That's just my opinion.
All right. So that we'll talk about Captain America towards 8 o'clock. What's up?
That's a good one, Kate. She goes, I'm going to buy 2 of these. One in the box and one for display.
See? That's what I'm talking about, Kate. Kate's my new best buddy. That's awesome.
Oh, man. That's hilarious.
You're getting that Mayfex Gambit.
No. I'm actually still waiting on my So-So Toys Gambit.
So-So. All right.
What else we got
order this week? Well, this one already sold out. So we had a George Lucas Black Series figure.
The man, the myth, the legend.
Had a big price too, $26 for this thing.
Whew.
Which doesn't sound that expensive, but I mean, it's kind of pricey for a figure, for a little action figure.
Yeah, but George Lucas needs his cut.
Yeah, I guess so.
Were you able to get it before it sold out?
I did.
Well, there you go.
I did. I don't have anything George Lucas, so I thought that'd be kind of cool to have a George Lucas. I only bought one though. I'm gonna tear that thing out of the box.
You should have bought 2. Yeah, I was about to say you should have bought 2.
Because when I do the video, I'm gonna rip that damn box open. I'm gonna be like, "Fuck all you guys who want to keep this shit in a box."
Yeah, that is cool though. I like that. I wish it would have came with different like it would have came with like more accessories than just the helmet and the blaster.
Yeah, I kind of wish it just was George Lucas, like with a what do you call it, like a director's chair. I would have liked that. The Stormtrooper suit's kind of weird. You know that he actually played. I mean, I don't know if he played a Stormtrooper during the filming of it, but I know he did play another character in Revenge of the Sith.
That's funny.
So,
time for George's noodle to get wet.
Yeah, I picked it up.
Nice.
So, Didn't buy any other Black Series figures lately, but I got this one. And I
Well,
didn't have to go to Target to get it.
You had even better. Even better. You know, it's funny. As much bad shit as we say about Target, I walked in there today. I asked the gentleman if they had the figure. He walked right in the back and brought it right out for me, and it was the most magical thing ever.
Yeah. That's because, you know, you got a certain correct shade of skin color. That's why.
We're going there.
They see me and they're like, nah, I ain't helping that spick out. Anyway.
Oh my God. Wow.
Yeah, that's how I feel about it on the whole. All right, so moving on. We got the Super 7. This is, I don't know. I mean, you say you don't collect the cartoon series. I don't even know who gets this stuff. But
these are the ultimate. Yeah, these are a bunch of people collect the Ultimates.
Yeah.
So basically the whole thing with the Ultimates, what they're doing is that they're taking old figures from the past and making them more. I'm going to use the word of Matt Cardona and Brian Myers from the Major Wrestling Figure. They're making them more toyetic. So, they're making instead of smaller, they're scaling them up. So they're in line with, the regular 12 scale figures of today, rather than, because the other ones were a lot smaller. And they're giving a lot more accessories with them, and they're way more articulated now than they were back when we were kids. So, you could definitely get some awesome poses. So you've got the sewer surfing Mike. I believe one of them was, what is it, Scratch? Mm-hmm. I don't know if is that the only picture you have, or?
Well, this is the only, I mean, they showed the lineup together. Hold on, I'll get that up here. I mean, not for nothing, man. This looks like a bathtub toy.
No, dude. So they got Slash, Ace the Duck, and Scratch, and Scratch is actually one of the most sought out original old school figures. Dominic at Bits and Buttons has like quite a few of those, and those things go like anywhere between like $8,000 to $9,000 for the original figure of the cat in the prison suit.
Sergio, I don't know if it's going to be distributed in Europe, but we're going to have Queen Studios here in about 30 minutes, so we can ask these questions when he comes on. I'm still standing with what I said. This looks like something I'd give my kid to go play in the tub with.
Nah, man, the Super 7 figures are freaking awesome.
I mean, it even comes with a surfboard. It's perfect for a bubble bath.
You can't put these in a bath, dude. You'll ruin them.
I mean, it's what it looks like to me, though, man.
You never had this figure you never had the original figure when you were a kid? I did.
No, this is a little bit past my toy buying area.
I forget I forget that you're a few years older than me. So it's past your prime.
Yeah, I didn't buy Ninja Turtles, man. My brother bought a few Turtles.
Yeah. Yeah, so that's the sewer surfing Mikey.
So what's the Raphael that's going to go this?
So they had different ones. So they had Sewer Surfing Mike. They had Samurai Leo. I don't remember what the Raph and the Donatello were though. So, but those will show up soon.
Yeah. This one is $60.
Yeah, they're 55. They're normally like $55.
Almost 60.
Oh. Probably because of the surfboard, the extra plastic.
Yeah. Or they're just pricing it higher. All right. So moving on. The Hydra Stomp. This is last week's.
Yeah, so as I spoke about a couple of weeks ago, the last time we did this, we were talking about this and we were giving our predictions. And I believe I recall saying that my prediction was that this was going to be a power pose, which is actually what it turned out to be. So the legs do not articulate on the Hydra Stomper just from the waist up, the arms, the head, and the torso move. So the legs are static. So you can get the Hydra Stomper with Steve Rogers for $625, and it's available for pre-order right now. Or you can get the Hydra Stomper by itself, which is $425. With me being said, I'm just going to pay the few extra bucks and get it with Steve Rogers because that's why not? You're already into it for $425. You might as well spend the extra $200.
Plus, just like with Captain Carter, I really like the art style of these characters. Yeah. Man. They're cool.
Yeah. Yeah, so I like that they give you the Steve Rogers with him. I also like the fact that you could put the Steve Rogers in the Hydra Stomper.
I wonder if you're gonna actually be able to put her on the back of the Hydra Stomper like that.
Oh, I'm sure you will be. I mean, there's got to be a you know, I'm sure she has like a gripping like a gripping hand, and there's something on the back you can. I mean, I put a picture in there of the back of it. The one that I said, the one. Oh, see right there. Go back.
I got a lot of pictures.
Go back.
Yeah.
See right there up top, the handle. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, there you go.
Yeah, that thing is ridiculous. It's so cool.
Yeah, it's dope.
Well, that's for Steve Rogers. The base is for Steve Rogers.
I was gonna say. I was like, man,
yeah,
small.
Yeah, but I like the top. I like the top right corner picture with him just kind of like chilling in the top of it. So I'll probably have him.
It's got
pegs for the feet. Yeah.
I hope they do similar to like what they did with the Scout Trooper. That they make this. They put like magnets in her feet.
Oh, and it actually like magnetizes to the thing. Well, this is all plastic. This is all plastic if it's a power pose. So.
Yeah, but this part could be metal. I mean, most of the speeder bike is probably plastic.
No, I think this is all. I think it's all plastic because the Hulkbuster that I have, that's the power pose, is all plastic.
Mm.
So.
Just hoping.
Yeah, I want that so bad.
Very cool.
And this does not arrive, I believe, until January of 2023. So. Got a whole another year and change to wait for it.
That's true. Very cool though, man.
Hopefully by then we're everything's back on track with shipping. There's no delays, and we can get.
You already get it on order?
Not yet.
Not yet. We got the Brandon Fraser, the Crow.
You mean Brandon Lee?
Brandon Lee. That's what I meant. Brandon Fraser. Why did I say Brandon Fraser? Yeah, I'm all over the place.
Were you watching The Mummy?
No, I don't know. I wanted to say Brandon Lee.
Doom Patrol.
I wanted to say Brandon Lee. All right, I wanted to say Brandon Lee. I messed that up. My bad. Brandon Lee. Dope, man. This is so dope.
Yeah. This is cool, especially since the fact that this was his last actual movie role. It's kind of cool. So I definitely like that. I like how he's walking with the gun. I like how he's got the crow on the shoulder. That is pretty dope.
Yeah, I like how the base looks too. It's kind of like
that's quarter scale, right?
Quarter scale, yeah. $600. I like how the base has that. It's like flames, but it kind of has like looks kind of like a bird kind of thing to me. The way
it's like a phoenix. It's like a phoenix.
Like a phoenix, yeah.
It's a phoenix rising from the ashes.
Yeah, good pose, iconic.
Yeah.
So, Graham saying the mummy crow. Yeah, I know I messed up. Sorry. I'm old, guys. I'm getting older.
I like what John just said. It's Sting.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is cool. I like the jacket too. If you go back to that, how like the jacket's like all torn up on the back, like he got shot and the bullets went through the back of the jacket.
Yeah.
That's dope. It's like I look at the crow and I just want to start going, ah!
Makes you want to watch the movie again. I haven't seen the movie in forever.
I can't even remember the last time I saw this. It was cool though.
Nice work, man.
It is the icon known as Sting.
So, all right. Even the boots, man. Look at that. Crazy.
Yeah, got mud on them. The weathering.
Really, really, really well done. The Crow Sideshow. Good job, Sideshow. This one I didn't even know existed. Dark Side Collectibles. Captain Picard.
Make it so.
Yeah, I knew you were going to say that when you saw that. They even got him with his teeth.
Oh my god.
Dude, this is really nice, man.
Jean-Luc Picard.
Yeah, it's pretty cool, man. For Star Trek fans, anyway.
Yeah, that is pretty cool. Oh, and he's got the blaster with the photon. What is it? The photon blaster?
Yeah. The photon blaster I don't care for, but I mean the other two poses are pretty cool.
Oh, that's a pretty good portrait, Patrick Stewart.
I'm saying they did a really nice job on this. These same guys that did Leonard Nimoy for Spock.
Yep.
See, I got that name right.
See, Kate beat me to it. It was a captain's log.
Yeah. He says that every day.
I do. I love that. I love that movie. That was a great movie.
Yeah, really nice work.
Yeah, Captain Picard. Yeah, they did do a bang up job on that portrait. That looks pretty cool.
Just like
the
Spock.
hair almost looks real too.
Yeah, it's sculpted, I think, though. Just like Spock, it's a 1/3 scale.
Damn, that's pretty big.
Yeah, big statue.
Energize.
Yeah, got his Earl T. This one's $1,499.
Oof, and that's exactly where it's gonna stay.
Yeah, I like it, but not enough to buy that.
I like the base. The base is kind of cool, like how it's the logo of the Federation.
Yeah, the Federale.
Federale.
The Federale of planets.
You know, the red, the white, and the green.
Yeah, really nice work, man. They did a good job on this one. Cool. All right. Where are we at next? XM Studios.
Oh, what do we got from them?
Apocalypse.
Nice.
This thing's badass. Now, I know a lot of people have been saying this thing looks just like Sideshow's version of it. Apocalypse is not a character I would buy. I hate all these switch out parts. That stuff just, like, I don't know, it just doesn't work for me. It looks amazing, though.
It looks cool. I mean, I'm not like, oh my god, this is awesome, I gotta go get it. It's, you know.
Yeah, like, I'm not a fan of Apocalypse, but
yeah,
I still think this looks pretty badass. Like, if I was to, like, my pose for him would just be without all that stuff like this. You know?
Yeah, just very bland with the nut crunching fist, you know?
Yeah, I'm good with that. You know, it works for him, but I think it's very, very well detailed, man.
Yeah, the suit looks cool. The portrait looks nice.
It's a nice upgrade from the original one that Sideshow did.
Yeah,
it fits pretty well with the XM stuff. Look at that metallic sheen on that. That's nice.
It is nice. Not gonna lie. It is Apocalypse.
The Apocalypse.
You will kneel before Zod.
Like, what's he looking at?
Yeah, like he looks all sad.
Has he got the switch
out? He's like, Apocalypse doesn't get to fight.
I mean, at least they didn't give him a chainsaw. I mean, the portrait, man. Look at that portrait, dude.
Yeah, the teeth look sick.
This is really,
look at that eye.
Nice.
Look at the eye.
Yeah. Really nice work. I like the way the bronzing or gold, whatever that is.
Yeah, pops. The gold. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's nice. See, he's upset. He's upset.
Yeah. See, then
he's depressed. Apocalypse, and now he's happy. Apocalypse. He's like, where did my hands go? I don't know. The claws look. Yeah, I agree, dude. The only way to really display him is with the hands.
I like him with the hands.
The claws and the other shit just looks.
But I
weird.
felt the same way about the Sideshow one, like the chainsaw and all that other stuff they throw in there. I'm just thinking,
yeah,
I don't need all that. Man, I love the texturing here and all that. That's nice.
Yeah, it's cool. I'm sure that blue on that statue just pops.
Yeah, when you see it in person, I imagine it's going to be.
Yeah.
Very, very neat piece. Very big piece.
What is that third? What is that third?
No, a quarter. But you know he's a big character, so
that's true.
So this guy is running $1,577.
Ooh, in the face.
I know. Yes. You will kneel before Apocalypse. Dope. And that's pretty much what's available this week. And what came out a little bit last week.
What came out last week?
Obviously, your favorite piece is going to be that Captain America.
I'm going to say nay.
No?
Just because I'm a little weary about the price point. That's just me. If I had to pick anything out of this, I'm going with my man Gordon Shumway. I'm going Alpha on this one.
Seriously?
I'm going Alpha. I'm going Alpha above all else.
Shit, man.
You know,
the world is turned upside down here.
Nah, the world's not turned upside down. Alf, Alf holds a very special place in my heart. I remember sitting down as a kid watching Alf, and it just, it's one of those things that it's nostalgia. It makes you feel something.
I agree. Alf was
Whereas
cool.
whereas how many Captain Americas have I seen already? Hundreds. Captain America isn't going to go anywhere anytime soon. They're always putting out Captain America product. How often can you say they put out an Alf product?
Uh-huh.
So that's how I feel about that.
Uh-huh. Okay. We'll leave it right there. I like the Alf. It's cool. Me personally, I think a cap is dope.
Don't get me wrong, Graham. I love a good cat sandwich too.
Yeah, I think the Alf is a really cool looking figure. If you're talking about things that I wish I could own, Alf would not be among them.
Claudio is saying, guys, one quick question. The half-scale Queen Studios Captain America, how come it shows on the Queen Studios website that it's already out of stock?
No idea. Again, more questions we can ask him as soon as it comes out.
Yeah.
It could also be because of the time.
Could be.
It's supposed to be, I think it goes up for pre-order on September 30th, which over there it is September 30th. So
yeah. Because we're living in America.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know, man. So you like the Alf even over the Hydra Stomper?
Yeah, I'm gonna stick to my guns with this one. I'm gonna go Alf. Like
in my order, I would say like that cap. Haven't seen anything like that. I mean, yes, a lot of caps, but that is a badass cap. All right, and the likeness of Chris Evans is way the hell up there. So I got to give my hats off to that. That's hard to do if it's it's hard to do to get that. So up there with that. The Hydra Stomper, fucking dope. That's cool. Alf is cool. I'm not saying Alf isn't cool. But Alf is what I can get if I go to Target. So it's like, all right, it's cool, but it ain't like out of reach. I don't know.
Don't hate on Alf.
Like, give me a quarter scale statue of Alf, and then I'll be like, all right, now we can talk. That's something I haven't seen.
Dude,
before.
if we got a quarter scale statue for Alf, forget about it. That would be awesome.
I think this is a Seth variant, man. This is a Seth variant right here. This ain't the something. And he calls himself the Cap fan. What I really need is I need Captain Puerto Rico to come in this place because that dude is a Cap fan.
Do you have a tattoo of Captain America?
I don't need a tattoo. I got a shirt.
I'm saying, but do you have a tattoo? Shirt don't mean shit. Do you have Did you mark up your body?
Again, I don't need to mark my body. I don't have any Star Wars tattoos either.
Wow. You should get George Lucas's.
Are you telling me I'm not a Star Wars fan because I don't have a tattoo of Star Wars?
Oh, I feel that you should totally get a picture of George Lucas's face, like on one of your ass cheeks. I think that would be awesome. That would be awesome.
Yeah, sure.
Hey, everybody, say hi to little George.
We got about 20 minutes or so before Johnny joins us. Yeah, I don't know, man. I like that one. I thought the Apocalypse was dope. The Crow was dope. How often do you see a crow?
Yeah, again, it is. It's very true. It's it's nice to see them making obscure characters. Not stuff that we see on the reg. But honestly,
Thor's
though, like within,
I like Thor's comment. It's out of reach. It's a target for you. It's true. So I won't go.
I agree with Seth. Do it, George. Laughing my ass off.
Is that NECA Alf going to be quarter scale?
Oh no, I think that's going to be 12 scale.
12 scale. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's out of reach at Target for you, George.
I agree with Seth. Do it, George.
Yeah, you should. You should get the George Lucas tattoo on your ass cheek.
I ain't getting no damn George Lucas tattoo on my ass cheek. You got your mind. I will get a Star Wars tattoo eventually, but it ain't gonna be George Lucas on my ass. That's just some weird shit right there.
You should. What is it? You should get like a lightsaber tattoo going across your junk.
That's what I would think. Why do you gotta go there? You always gotta go there. This is your fault, Mojo, for egging this jackass on. I mean, he can't possibly do a show without being a jackass, but it's okay. Someone start calling you a jackass.
Graham is saying I have a massive Joker tattoo.
That's dope. That's awesome.
Joe is saying baby Go Groot tattoo.
Nah.
She got to go get a Goku. The one of him vomiting the macaroon.
No. I think if I got a tat, it'll probably be either Boba Fett or Vader or something like that.
Juan is saying, cue the Star Wars fight song.
Yeah.
I have the Yoda on my butt, and it says doo-doo.
Doo-doo.
There's no try.
That's funny, man.
Nerd,
69.
Nerd is saying, I'm going to Disneyland next month. What advice do you have to get the Darksaber from the park? Oh, that's totally in George's wheelhouse. George can...
May the Force be with you. Good luck. I don't know. There's no
Treasure
really
Mama's
trick to it.
Yeah. Treasure
you
Mama
can
saying,
go during the week.
Yeah, because we went during the week and
I would say that the best time
to
find any of the lightsabers is like on a Thursday or at the latest a Friday. If you go on a Saturday or a Sunday, you're probably not going to get a chance to get it.
Treasure Mama TV, execute Order 69.
Yeah, I caught that.
Hey, King Dingaling, what's going on? Kate Jones is saying tramp stamp of George Lucas on the back above the bum.
Dude, I got a Tusken Raider mask coming in. I can't wait for
Tusken Raider mask?
Yeah.
Is that what you're going to be for Halloween?
No, I just got to put on my wall. And I'm thinking about buying an IG-88 helmet. Or I wouldn't say it's a helmet, the robot head.
Interesting.
Yeah.
And that and is what is that? Is that what is it? Like 3D printed or
I imagine it's 3D printed. So
okay.
The cool thing is that it's the same guy who did it for Galaxy's Edge. So I think that'd be kind of neat to have that.
That would be cool.
I don't know.
Graham is saying maybe a Mandalorian helmet.
Maybe.
Get a tattoo of the Mandalorian helmet.
I saw one that I got to find it on my phone, unfortunately, with all the damn pictures I have. But it's like one of those like rock tribals, like the Rock has on his chest. But it has a lot of Star Wars stuff in it. So it had like Vader and then Jedi, and it shows like even Ewoks are in it.
See, you're built enough up top where I think you should get like a sleeve on each arm. You should have the light side on one arm and then the dark side on the other arm.
I do want to get a sleeve, man. The thing with me getting a sleeve is it's kind of weird. I love when I see somebody that has a sleeve, I'm kind of jealous because I want to get one. But then there's that thing that goes in the back of my head. My dad has just talk shit. So it's like he does. My dad is probably one of the most negative fucking people that I speak to sometimes. So when I go in there with something like that, all he's gonna do is just talk shit. So because of that, I'm like, I don't know if I'm gonna do that. I don't want to go home and be dealing with that stuff.
Well, my dad and my brothers gave me crap for getting my Captain America tattoo, but that it's whatever. I don't care what they think. It's what I think.
Yeah, I hear you. It's just. I don't know. It's like for example, like when I was looking at those trucks, right? When I was a couple weeks ago, everybody I showed that blue truck to was like, "Yo, the truck's dope. Go get the truck. The truck is awesome." Everybody said that stuff. I showed that to my dad.
Me?
That's an ugly ass truck. Don't buy that truck. No. I just listen to him. It's like, man, negativity.
So So I don't think it's negativity. You know what I could chalk it up to? Because my brother does the same thing. It's a little bit of jealousy. It's the fact that you're. I feel that it's the fact that you're. I feel, well, in my case, I'm just saying, but I feel like the fact that you're able to go ahead out and get this and it looks really cool and it's nice and new and shiny, and all that stuff, sometimes, secretly, jealousy kicks in a little bit,
Nah, he just always been like that. Even that he laughs at it afterwards. He's like, I'm the wrong person to tell this stuff to. I'm like, yeah, I know you are. It comes up in conversation, unfortunately, but yeah. So.
No, I do not have a tramp stamp of Captain America. I have Captain America's shield right here, if you guys can see it on my hairy arm. It's a hairy shield.
It's a hairy shield.
It's a hairy shield.
George, you got to fake tattoo sleeves and see your dad's reaction.
Listen, I sat through 3 hours of this shit. So,
Yeah. Look, imagine how long it would take to do a whole sleeve, bro.
That would be done in sessions.
Oh yeah, I know.
But I even thought about doing a sleeve, doing a Marvel sleeve at one point. Like I thought that was good. That would be kind of cool, but I don't know how to, how I would want to incorporate that. I even at one point wanted to get Iron Man's arc reactor tattooed onto my chest. Yeah, but you got to understand something. I don't have a lot of bone there. It's all meat. so it wouldn't hurt as much. But but it would be funny though. It'd be kind of weird, like to take off my shirt and be like, "What the hell is that?" Like I would want them and if I were to ever do that with the arc reactor, I would like to have them use like that blacklight ink. So like when you turn on a black light, like it would light up. Like
kind of cool.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. It's like I wouldn't want to get something circular. It's because then if you get bigger, it's gonna turn to an oval.
Well, that's kind of that's what's kind of happening on my shield. It kind of lost its circle, its circle shape a little bit. So, what is it? Meat. Seth, you should have gotten Cap shield on your back with the brown straps, dude. That
probably would hurt too.
Yeah.
Sounds like your chair needs a little bit of squeakiness, man. Get that little,
oil. It needs oil.
Got a few more minutes until. Let me just make sure. Yeah, man. I don't know. Like I said, I had my ideas of what I want to get for the tattoo, but we'll see what happens.
I don't know. I've got 2 tattoos. I kind of want to get another one. I'm just trying to figure out. Like at one point, like I almost thought I would get the shield logo on the other arm, because I like the shield.
Get the star on your chest, like
Get the star on my chest. Yeah. I have the shield. What do I need the star for?
I don't know. Just fully Captain America. Embrace it.
Well, if that's the case, why don't I just have them draw the freaking A right on my forehead? I mean, come on, or have them do the wings on the side of my head. I mean, granted, I've got no hair and I'm bald there, so you can see the wings.
Woohoo! I just got an email from Sideshow that my Death Watch Mandalorian is on the way.
Nice.
So now I'm gonna get the next one that says your package has been delayed.
Yeah.
They've been doing teases a lot like that. Oh, that's cool, man. I hope it gets here. I really want to see that figure. That looks awesome. So, more collecting news. The Death Watch Hot Toys Trooper is now shipping soon.
When will it be soon?
Yeah, when will that be now? Soon.
Soon.
No response yet back from Johnny, so I'm assuming we're still on track, so he should be here soon. I hope. Yeah, man. What else we got? Seth, I got the Hydra logo on the other arm. That's dope.
Oh, that's cool. That's cool.
That's a cool idea.
The Hydra thing might. There's a little sensitivity with the Hydra thing.
Oh yeah, okay, yeah, I get where you're coming from.
There's a little bit of the sensitivity with the Hydra stuff. So
that makes sense. What
don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong.
The Shield logo.
Well, that's what I said. I was thinking about getting the Shield logo on the other arm.
Okay, yeah, that's cool. Shield logo would be dope.
Who would win in a fight, Captain America or Mighty Mouse?
Mighty Mouse.
My Death Watch, I was alerted of it today watching from West Palm Beach. What's up, PC Prof?
Hey, West Palm Beach, man. Fellow West Palm Beacher.
Did you guys pre-order the Death Watch helmet from GameStop? Did you pre-order the Death Watch helmet from GameStop?
No, I did not. In fact, I'm still waiting on my Darksaber from GameStop, so I'm a little like, I'm not ordering nothing from GameStop for a while.
Jedi Master saying, I get Vader tattoo on my right arm.
Yeah, man. I want to do Vader or Boba Fett.
See, like the cool fit, like a cool sleeve for you. Just my thought, just thinking out loud about this, is at the top, like it would start out as like the growth of Vader. So like you would start out with like child Anakin, then like middle-aged Anakin, and then go right into Vader. So the many faces of Vader.
I'm not putting Hayden Christensen on my arm, bro. or little Annie. I'm not doing that either. I'll just go straight to Vader.
You might as well put Jar Jar Binks.
I'm saying, at that point, I might as well put Jar Jar Binks.
This character's going to be the shit, Jar Jar Binks.
Yeah, right? So...
I picked up Goliath the other day. Yeah, I still haven't seen Goliath yet in the stores.
That's dope. I caught Sentry picked that up too, man. I thought that was pretty dope.
He found a few of them.
The box on that thing is super cool.
You should do that, George. Get the cover of Return of the Jedi right on your back.
Yeah, see, that's cool. I don't know about on my back, but that's cool. I mean, I don't have a lot of fat back there. That's bone right there. That'll hurt.
I think George should get the Rise of Skywalker tattooed on his on him somewhere.
No.
I'm Ray Skywalker.
Yeah. 118 people. Thanks for sticking out, guys. We should have Johnny here in a little bit.
George should get his entire head tattooed with Vader's helmet. Who do you represent?
My gums with it says "fuck you," so when I smile, I'll just be like,
"Oh, that's what you should get, dude." The freaking you know how The Rock has the Brahma bull on his arm. You should get the Mythosaur skull, on the arm. That would be sick. I like that. That would be cool. Then you'd be like The Rock, kind of. Get the child and Yoda holding hands walking towards the Death Star.
Yeah.
What's up, JG Boogie? What is it? Marcos is saying get the Jedi. What is it? The Jedi logo or the
Jedi
Rebel
symbol's dope too.
You get the Rebel Alliance.
They got a lot of great logos. See that one that I was talking about. The symbol looks more like the Imperial symbol, but it's kind of tribal, and then it has Vader in there and all that. I like stuff that looks artsy that you can't really see what you're looking at until you really pay attention to it. You start looking at different things.
George, are you planning on building the cantina on your own or on the lounge?
On the lounge. Yeah, anything that got Lego is going to go on the lounge. We're trying to work out that 8-hour stream, and then it's either going to be that or it's going to be the Republic gunship or the Imperial Star Destroyer. And currently, we're trying to set up for another one of these. What do they call them? The live sales or I forgot what they're called.
Claim sale.
Claim sale because I am going to be selling off a few of my statues to make some room so I could put those bigger pieces in the wall here.
So make sure you bring your wallets this time.
They brought their wallets last time. It's
just
I'm going to have
your wallets.
Statues, so those are going to be pricier.
What's up,
Edwin? Schwartz, that's buddy? Who I should get. I should get yogurt.
Yogurt. May the Schwartz be with you. I should get barf tattooed on me. Yeah.
We should go to cosplay. We should absolutely cosplay as Barf and Lone Star. Dude, we could do it, bro. It would be great.
Listen, next time they have what is it? The Star Wars Celebration. Mm-hmm. That's what we should do.
I'm down, man. I'm so down. I want to do that. And that'd be fun.
That would be awesome. Who are you? Barf. What? Barf. No, that's my name. I'm a Mog. Half man, half dog. I'm my own best friend.
Oh, man.
Sorry, lady. I can't help myself. It's got a mind of its own.
Nerdified, I'm up in the air right now about which ones I'm going to be letting go of, but there are going to be some. I mean, absolutely, one of them is going to be the Mythos Palpatine, which I've already mentioned more than once, but I have it up already for 100 off of what is being sold for retail. So I think it's like 500 or something.
Oh, hey.
So there will be some deals.
Yeah. Obviously, if people are interested, I'll give you guys an update. So I've been cleaning the room as I've been working from home. So I'm hoping within the next 2 weeks or pending George's schedule that we can do the long-awaited room tour that everybody has been waiting for. So it's shut. Yeah, I think John's popping in right now.
Mm-hmm.
See, perfect timing. He's popping in as I'm talking about the room. As I'm talking about the room tour. See, there it goes. Now it just got canceled. All right.
Everybody, here's Johnny. What's going on, man? How you doing, John?
Not too bad.
What's up, man?
Good. Love the shirt, dude.
Yeah,
I don't know. You should have like a Mai Tai or something like that.
Very tropical.
Yeah. It's still really hot out here. It's like 34, 35 degrees Celsius. I don't know what that is in Fahrenheit, but it's really hot.
That in Fahrenheit? Oh, okay.
I gotta assume it's probably around maybe the 80s or the 90s.
Well, us over here in America, we have backwards measuring systems and all that stuff. Everybody else does it one way. We do it some other way.
In the words of our friend Craig, we do everything half-assed.
So what's new, man? How you doing? Everything good?
Yeah, good. Yeah. I think last time we spoke, maybe a few months ago, and we said that when the US license started and Captain America was going to be released, we said we'd come back. So that's pretty much it. We've just been working hard in the background, and waiting
Yeah, man.
for now.
That life-size Iron Man was insane, dude. I mean, that was crazy. Beautiful looking
The Mark
statue.
7.
Yeah, the Mark 7.
Yeah. George's
Yeah.
favorite
Yeah.
suit.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah, it's
So-
awesome. Sold
Now
out
you
very
got a
quickly
half
as well.
scale. It did. I mean, it's badass. It was expensive. So that's why something that I way out of my price range to buy. But, I was impressed with that. It did sell out very fast.
Yeah, I was surprised as well because the one-to-one statues, you never know who's gonna buy it because of the price, the cost of ship, but the popular armor, like you said. So really pleased
Yeah.
to see people
Yeah,
snap it up.
congrats to that. That's cool, man. So now you got a half scale Captain America that looks like a miniature Chris Evans. Jesus, that thing looks great.
Yeah, yeah. I could quickly show you the prototype if you want to take a look now.
Yes, please.
Please.
I know we're going to be looking at some other stuff maybe later, but
Definitely want to see Captain America.
Oh my god.
this is the prototype. So
Oh my god.
still a work in progress. Like it's 90% there. That's why we
Seriously?
opened the pre-order. Yeah, there's still a few more
Oh,
things
look at that base.
we're gonna
Oh,
improve
that
on.
is so cool.
That is.
I love how
very
I love how the full shield just sits down there like that too. Oh, that is so cool.
Yep. So people that order in the first 3 days will get both shields. They'll get the battle damage shield, and then they'll get the full shield as well.
Oh, so you're not. So that's only for people that order within the first 3 days. After that, they just get the broken shield, right?
Yep. Yeah. It's
Okay.
It's like what's it called? Like an early bird special offer to celebrate the launch in the US. I think the shield will be attached to the arm, so it'll be like 2 switch out arms.
Okay.
So yeah,
That's
so
really cool, man.
prototype.
Was there any discussion about maybe doing like an unmasked portrait?
Yeah, so that was the original plan. The problem is development time and talent approval. So to get the approval from like Chris Evans or for example Spider-Man, that's what causes a lot of delays. So the original plan was to have a mass version, unmasked version, but maybe if
See-
we can't do it half scale, we'll do quarter scale.
See, I'm actually like really intrigued by this process because like I didn't think that you actually had to go to the actor themselves and get the approval for the likeness. I figured it would just all come through the licensing right from Marvel.
It does. So we have to pay some sort of like likeness royalties to them as well because we're using their image
okay.
essentially. So they need to sign it off. And it's anything that's like really hyper real, they have to sign it off. I'm guessing they do it with the Hot Toys figures as well. We're not involved in the process, but it's just an extra step to get it approved, and it increases the time to make the statue or bust.
I would like to see his reaction to the look of that statue. That would probably have been great because that dude's funny
Yeah.
anyway.
Yeah.
Have you had any of the celebrities come into the studio to see what you guys work on, or no, you haven't?
It's challenging because we're in China. I suppose that if we're in like USA, like in LA, like Sideshow is, they could invite people down and it's quite impressive to see. But hopefully one day we'll be big enough when there's like a big China premiere, they could stop by. But at the moment we're just a small studio, so it's a little bit challenging.
Yeah.
Now that one there, is that silicone for the face and all that?
Yep, silicone for the face. On the prototype, the hands aren't silicone yet, but the hands should be silicone as well.
Okay.
But face is all silicone.
Very cool. And the suit sculpted or the suit actual mixed media?
All sculpted.
All sculpted.
Oh, nice.
Maybe the back of the, I don't know what they call that, like the straps on the back. Those are sculpted as well, but the way the clips are done, it looks a little bit mixed media, but it's all sculpted.
Okay. Have you guys already have plans on how the assembly is going to be for that? Is that going to ship as one whole body, or are you going to have like it split by the waist, or do you know anything about that?
I don't know yet because it's still early days with that, but I can show you. I'm hoping that the box that we'll ship it in will be something like this. So we have like these
Damn,
That's cool.
boxes.
that is a sick case.
I know, that's so cool.
Chest. I think this is for like the Mark 7. So I'm hoping we can
Oof.
do the same for the half scale Mark 7. I'm hoping we can do
Oh
the
my
same for
God.
the Captain America.
That's cool.
God, that looks ridiculous.
Eric in the chat's asking, is there any plans to make any of the other Avengers like Thor or Hulk to go along with each other? You already have an Iron Man Mark 7. I think you even have an Iron Man Mark 85, don't you, for in half scale?
Yep, half scale Mark 85, which is not in here today. We're gonna have more half scale statues. So the plan is to have like a different series for each like collector. So whatever you collect, hopefully we'll cover it. Apart from 1-3, we don't have 1-3 in Marvel, just 1-4, 1-2, and 1-1, and then different characters.
So the license you got now, is it just for this one statue in particular, or is it for all of Marvel now?
So for the US license, this half scale Captain America, this is the only one we can sell in the US in this year. Next year we should have one more in half scale, and if sales go well, hopefully we can speak to Marvel and see if we can make more hyperreal silicone half scale statues and busts in
That would be
2023 onwards. Just all depends on how the market goes, what people think to the busts, if they're popular, and then we can try and expand our license.
How are you selling it in the U.S.? Are you guys using a specific store, or are you just shipping directly from China?
Yeah, so for the US license for the silicone busts and the half-scale statues, we are carrying those on our website. So 50% of the stock will be on our website, and the other 50% will be sold with our partners, which is Elite Creature Collectibles.
Oh, yeah.
Their website is cinemaket.com.
Yeah.
So they have they have like different brands. So all of their brands are under one house on cinemaket.com.
That suits you guys.
So,
they do a lot of movie hyperreal stuff there too, similar to
yeah,
but mostly horror, right? They do a lot of horror stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, they do a lot of horror stuff, and their quality is really high. And the reason why we're working with those guys is that they're experts in their field as well. So if there's anything goes wrong with the silicone or anything goes wrong during the shipping process, those guys will be able to help out, fix it really easily because they know exactly what they're doing. So that's why we're partnering with them. They're probably the best in the USA in terms of making it and getting it to the US.
Cool. That's cool. Any plans on working with any of the other U.S. resellers? Like what do you got? Collectors Owners in the chat right now. I think we have Comic Concepts, or Big Bag Toy Store. Any of those?
Yeah. So those guys, if they want to, we've already got like a partnership with ECC. So if those guys want to order, they just need to contact ECC, and then they'll open up like a business to business model, so they can carry them there. Yeah.
But that's also pretty good too, is because since they're located in the U.S., if we do have a problem with something, we can go right. Would we going to them, right, or would we going to you?
So if anyone orders from our store, contact us directly. If you order directly from them, contact them. It's just because that's who we have, the customer records, the information. But what they'll do is they'll offer support. So if there's a damage, there's any problems, we'll take the initial email and then we'll contact them and find out how to fix it. So that way, if there is any problems in the US, it all can be handled in the US, unless it's a huge issue, and then we can just sort a replacement out from here.
Okay. Sergio asked this earlier on before you even got here, but he wanted to know if you're going to have the Captain America available to Europe, or any of the other Marvel available to Europe.
All available in Europe. So in Europe, our official partner is a licensing partner, and they work with the Rift Store. So they distribute for the Rift Store within Europe. So all of our Marvel scales, all scales are available in Europe.
Sweet.
Lucky.
Yeah.
Lucky.
What time does that go up for pre-order, by the way?
So it's 8 p.m. right now, or 8 where you are right now, is it?
Yes.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay, so in 12 hours time, it'll be available from our store.
Okay, cool. So pretty much first thing in the morning for us.
Yeah,
Gotta
pretty
get
much.
up early.
So, yeah,
Cool.
yeah. Hopefully, this one does a little bit better than in terms of like the feedback than Spider-Man. I've seen so far the comments about the price for the Captain America is a lot more reasonable than Spider-Man.
Yeah, the Spider-Man is hyper real too, though, man. Oh my god, I remember when you guys showed that to me, I couldn't believe. I showed Seth like immediately. It's like you have a little yeah, the Peter Parker, the bust,
the thing is ridiculous. Is
yeah.
ridiculous.
It's like you got
It's
him in
like,
your room, man. It's like you just took his body.
Yeah,
like honestly, like with all these hyper real busts, like me personally, like if I had him lined in my room and like I woke up in the middle of the night, I'd be scared because I'd feel like I'd have someone literally staring at me like while I'm sleeping. It would just be that weird, that creepy. But
my wife feels that way about Vader. She makes me close the door at nights because when she comes to the bathroom, she passes by and she's like, it's like he's watching me. I'm like, you know,
he's making sure you're using the Force.
Yeah. That's insane though, man. You guys are doing some insane work, man. So cool. I think it would be really cool though. I mean, if they would do it, but to include the reaction of the actor or at least on your website, show that, you know, just have them videotape when they see it. I gotta imagine some of these guys have some really cool reactions to seeing themselves like that, because it's crazy.
yeah. Hopefully one day, for example, when it's this realistic, I'm hoping we could just get them side by side. The only other time we've been able to do it is with Terminator, a few years ago. One of the collectors took it to, Arnold was like side by side, and that was.
Oh my god,
cool
that's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
that's
hopefully we can do it with the other busts. In particular with the Spider-Man, we know that a lot of people are talking about the price initially.
Mm-hmm.
So first of all, it's taken almost 2 years to make that bust. It's a long time because we made the first one in end of 2019 and it wasn't right. So we've spent a lot of time on development. It is quite small. There's no extra arms or pieces, but what we've done is we've put a lot more effort into the lightness, and also the silicone we've used is the best of the best. So it's platinum silicone. So the silicone that we used before doesn't mean it's not good. It's also extremely good. But we've been in this business for now 3 years almost, 3.5. So what we're trying to do now is step up our game. And the only way to step it up is to use even better material. And that's where the cost is coming into it. We have to spend a little bit more to get a little bit more out of it. But if we can balance it out with our polystone busts and polystone statues are more affordable. So that's what we're trying to do, create a balance.
Okay. Leon's asking if the Two Shield version, is that only available from your website, or will ECC have it, or will Deriv Store is the one he's asking about?
Yep, everyone will have that. It's just first 3 days. So if you order within the first 3 days, you'll get both versions.
Okay. And then Josh is asking about a Captain America bust. So is that on the way?
Yeah. So the initial plan was we were going to release Captain America and then half-scale statue followed by the Captain America bust, and that's still hopefully in the plans. It's just a little bit later than we initially scheduled. So the bust should be on the way too.
Sweet. And then the question about platinum silicone comes in. So you were saying that the platinum silicone is better than the previous silicone that you were using. Does that mean it requires less maintenance, or does it last longer? That's what Sergio was asking.
That is a good question, and I don't know if it necessarily lasts longer. It's just that we can make the next level of realism, if you know what I mean.
It's a better quality. It's a better quality.
Yeah, the other one's extremely high quality. It's like the medical grade stuff that you use in like food mold. So it's resistant to high temperatures and low temperatures. It's non-toxic. It won't degrade over time. It'll only just get a little bit firmer. This platinum one is just the next level up. So to help us get the lightness of the character for painting the skin tone and that kind of stuff, we can step up a game there.
All right. Thor is asking if you could do a pro bono Captain America for his man Seth over here.
Yeah, I was gonna throw it out there. You know, I was gonna see if it stuck. I was gonna basically ask you, John, what does a gentleman in my position have to do in order to be able to acquire one of these at, I would say, maybe a 0 to nothing price point?
0 to nothing. I don't know. I'm not sure.
You should do like a marathon, Seth. We should have you like run a mile or whatever, and then you get come on, man, you gotta do a little competition.
Yeah.
I mean, one of your first Captain America statues was based on a competition. Would be cool to do for
very true. Which that competition was still fixed to this very day.
Whatever.
So.
Yeah, the competition idea could work. We just have to figure out where would the money go? Like what's the who would it be for?
Very neat. Man.
Okay.
Yeah.
Got any more? Got something, Seth?
Yeah. Did you guys, when you guys were designing this and coming up with the concept of it, was there any other ideas as far as like how you were gonna like pose the arm with the hammer, like if you were gonna have it up or have him holding it like kind of like down by his side, or did you guys were just maybe in the mindset of just recreating that scene from the movie where he was basically catching it as it was coming back?
Yeah, that's pretty much it. I'm not sure if the 1/4 should be a little bit different, but I think from when we watched Endgame and when we've watched the Avengers, there's certain scenes that we'll see and think that's cool. So I think initially that's one of the scenes where when you see it, like, that's awesome. So we thought, well, let's make that.
Yeah, what was it? I don't remember. If, did we go see that together, George?
Yeah, when he got the hammer, that's when everybody
because I think I was screaming in the movie theater like a girl when he caught it. I was like, oh my god!
And then you got Thor over there. He's like, I knew it. It was perfect. That is probably the best scene for me in Endgame, man. I love the way that whole thing played out. So
what do you got lined? You got any more Marvel stuff lined up after you're done with Captain America?
Yep. So this year is a little bit more Marvel heavy than DC because last year there was a lot of development delays because of that's when COVID started pretty much. So this year we're trying to catch up. So hopefully following Captain America we could have another Loki 2.0, which would be a completely different suit and it'd be for the US market as well, hopefully. And then we've got some possibly for Thor next year.
Cool.
We've got some more characters in the 1-to-1 bust series, which from the Avengers and not Iron Man, because a lot of people complain about Iron Man. So we do have a lot more characters on the way.
I would love to see a Hulk. I would love to see you do like two versions. I would like to see the. No, I'm talking about a bust. I'm talking about just a bust. Having like a bust of the Hulk, and then also having the Mark Ruffalo version of him, having the Hulk and the Bruce Banner version, maybe selling them as like
They did a Hulk.
No, yeah. I know that, but I'm saying you do, but selling it as a 2-pack, like a 2-pack.
Yeah, I don't know, a 2-pack.
You mean?
Yeah, look at the size of this Hulk set.
Yeah, so this is the Hulk. So if we did a Hulk again, it'd have to be like a bit different. So maybe I don't know, is it Ragnarok? Maybe something like that, or maybe a different
Gladiator Hulk. Ooh, I'd love to see you guys do a Gladiator Hulk from the movie. Ooh, that would be a good one. With the helmet and everything. Yeah. I like how you just gently touched his lips. That was nice.
Was it Better Said is asking if Marvel dictates the pose or if you guys show them your options, the creative, how much are they involved in the creative process?
So what we do is we just create loads of concepts and then we'll shortlist from there and then we'll go through the development process. So everything has to go through Marvel. So usually those guys are pretty cool. If it's unique, original, they'll go ahead. The only time that we get a bit of pushback is if another company is doing something similar at the same time. So we just can't. They want us to be creatively different. What's cool about Marvel is that those guys really do care about the brand. They really care about the characters. They don't want to just flood the market with the same stuff over and over and over. They want to make sure it's different, unique, and people are going to essentially want to collect it and keep it.
Well, I would definitely say you guys definitely hit the nail on the head with being unique and different. I mean, the stuff that you put out is just an amazing quality, and it's great stuff.
One person's G-Force is asking about a life-size Black Widow. He says, "Can Queen Studios team up with a real doll company and make a life-size Black Widow?" Just asking for a friend. This guy.
Yeah, we're all asking for that friend.
Yeah, right. Claudio,
Yeah,
go ahead.
yeah, just to answer that, the female characters are not as easy to get approved. Hopefully, one day we can prove to Marvel that we can do it, and it's not going to cause any issues. But at the moment, it's not as easy. In the scales below, so half scale, quarter scale is okay. At the moment, the busts, because they're so new, they're a little bit more apprehensive at the moment.
Okay. Yeah. Maybe Scarlett Johansson life-size bust. That'd be awesome. Josh is asking, are there any plans to do a half-scale Spider-Man?
Yes, there will be plans in the next year. Again, we've got to spread it out, because whenever we release Iron Man and Spider-Man, we get a lot of complaints. Oh, it's the same character again.
Geez.
So we should be trying to spread it out a little bit.
Got you. I would like you to see to move into some X-Men stuff. I mean, I know there's not a lot of X-Men movies out there, but I mean there are. But I mean,
get a Hugh Jackman Wolverine one going.
I know you guys did one a long time ago. You know, but I mean, it'd be cool if you guys did one licensed. That would be like, yes, I want to get that. That'd be cool.
Claudio's asking, do you know what the weight is going to be of the half-scale Cap? Do you know how heavy it currently is?
It's not easy to tell from the prototype. So what we'll do is we'll have a look at similar characters and try and estimate on that. I'm guessing the closest one would be Aquaman, but Aquaman's base is a little bit heavier. So I'm guessing that's the closest.
Okay.
I was pretty impressed with the price, because you spoke earlier in the week. There was that bad leak where it came out like over $3,000, which I was like, okay, and then you said it was going to be more in line with Aquaman, and then it came in even under Aquaman. What made the price difference there that made Cap less priced?
Yeah, so pricing is always difficult. At the end of the day, we've got to factor in everything when you create the price. You've got to factor in the material costs, which at the moment the whole global supply chain is a bit of a mess in terms of parts and different things like that. So we've got to factor that in. We've got to factor in development time, all those kind of things. For Captain America, there's slightly less silicone, so we could reduce the price a little bit on that. And then we want to sort of make something that is actually accessible, because we got a lot of pushback from the Iron Spider. People were concerned about being priced out of collecting. But we'll stand by the price on the Iron Spider, but if we can make other things more affordable, we'll try and do it. So that's why we come here at that price. Also, we've got to factor in shipping as well. So shipping's going to push it up slightly. But we want to make sure this is for collectors, this piece.
Very cool. So Shutter brought up that CinemaKet doesn't offer payment plans or payment terms. They only use or PayPal. And but then Forenzi was asking, do you guys offer that on your website? Does Queen Studios have a payment plan system, or is it just deposit and you pay the rest?
We're trying to work on a payment plan system for the future, but it's just challenging to set up because we're not in the US. So a lot of these companies that do offer payment plans are based overseas, so it's not as easy for us. In terms of time, from when you buy it to when it ships, there's a lot of time to save up. So if you create, I don't want to be everyone's dad, but if you create your own bank account, you could essentially just pay the money into the bank account and then just pay it off later. So it's the same thing.
I'm not one that likes to do payment plans myself. Yeah, exactly. That's why I don't like payment plans.
Did John, have you guys announced the quantity that's going to be released for this?
Yeah, I think I don't want to say the wrong number, but I think it's 699.
So around 699 pieces.
That's not bad.
No, that's pretty good. I was expecting it to be less than that. I was expecting it to be maybe close around like 400.
Yeah. So as we expand the licensing, we've tried to expand the edition size a little bit more, just so that basically what we don't want to happen is people buy it, hold on to it, and then resell it when if it is really popular. So we've got to
True.
try and balance that out. We don't want basically scalpers to really rip other people off. So it's trying to get that balance between a low enough edition size where you've got the resale value in the future, but then not too low where people are just going to hold on to it and then resell it later, rip people off.
Yeah,
no, I like that. That's good thinking. Yeah,
it's a big thing now, actually. Let me see if anybody else in the chat.
Darth Balls is saying, any chance for a life-size group bust with Rocket?
That would be cool. That'd be big.
I think we've had one developed, but I don't know why we didn't make it. So but we can't rule it out in the future. But yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of hard to get likeness approval on fictional characters.
Yeah, you wouldn't have to worry about that, right?
Yeah.
Although there'll be a hell of a lot of hair on Rocket.
Yeah.
Yeah. Rocket would be tough.
Right? Ooh, that'd be some hell plucking. Yeah, it would be cool. Graham's asking if you guys are based in the UK. You guys are out of China.
Yeah,
right?
I'm from the UK, but we're based in China, yeah.
Right. Will you be offering a separate head sculpt of Chris Evans later for this statue with rooted hair or premium silicone as well?
So like I said earlier, in our initial plans, we wanted to do both head sculpts. Maybe we could do something in the future. I don't know. I'll speak to the guys here. Maybe in the future we could offer just the head sculpt as like an additional part later. But I don't know if that's ever been done or if it's even possible. But it'd be cool as an option.
Yeah, it would be kind of neat. Ladies, man, too much, bro. All right. So this goes up for pre-order in 12 hours. How much is the deposit on this?
You're asking all the tough questions.
I think it was $800. I think it was $850 US.
Please, so.
Yeah, should be $850 US. First 3 days you order, you can get the additional shield. I'm not sure the shipping time. I think it's sometime next year, maybe Q4 next year.
Do you know what the actual expected release date of this is supposed to be?
What do you mean?
Like when is it going to start ship? You know, like do you guys have like an idea of like when you actually want to start shipping it?
Yeah, so we've actually got a video coming up based on, we get a lot of questions all the time asking about how our shipping works in the batch system. So we'll answer those questions there, but the first few batches will ship next year, Q4, I think. You'd have to check that. It is listed on the website, or it will be listed. And then we'll be shipping in smaller batches to make sure QC's up to scratch.
No, that's good. I like that.
Shutter's chiming in with some questions that have already been answered. The female statues are more difficult to get, so you're probably not going to be seeing those in life size, but you did say it's possible for quarter scale to come out of those, right?
Yeah, so we actually have a Black Widow on the way.
Okay.
I think we've teased that before. Black Widow's coming very soon.
Right.
So, yeah.
And then there's thoughts on doing a Thor and the others. Ferenzi has one that it would be cool, especially with the popularity of this movie, the Shang-Chi movies. Have you guys been looking into that?
Not as far as I know, but it would be awesome to do. I've not seen the movie yet. Have you guys?
I haven't either, man. I want to watch that movie. Everybody keeps telling me how great it is. I haven't had a chance to go to the movies myself.
Yeah, you know? I don't think it's been released in China yet, so it's not.
Oh, I will. If memory serves me correct, I don't think they're releasing it all in China.
Right. Yeah, I'm not sure. So it's not, the buzz here isn't as big, but from what I've seen overseas, everyone loves it. So hopefully we could do it in the future.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, I've got a question. Are you guys going to New York Comic Con this year?
No. I mean, initially I thought I might, but a lot of people have been backing out of New York Comic Con, and at least at the time that I was looking to get tickets for it, they were only allowing me a ticket for like 1 day. So it'd be kind of an expensive flight to just go in for 1 day. Are you guys going to be there this year?
Not this year. Hopefully hopefully the borders open up next year. So what we're thinking about, hopefully San Diego Comic Con, if we can partner with VCC, and then New York Comic Con again. And then what we want to do is arrange some like meetups around that time as well. So
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
meet collectors, take some samples, show those to collectors before the event itself. But we're just wondering what they kind of what people are saying about New York Comic Con now, because we haven't heard much of a buzz so far.
Yeah.
Well, a lot of the
people
vendors.
backed out.
Yeah, a lot of vendors backed out. Because people have their beliefs about being vaccinated and what processes they're going through and stuff like that. So a lot of people have backed out. I know Funko's backed out, Figpin's backed out,
Sideshow. A lot of people.
Sideshow's backed
Pure
out.
Arts,
So
yeah.
so
Pretty much everybody has.
it's not going to be a con, the con that it normally is, because me and George were there last time in 2019, and I mean that was a great con.
Mm-hmm. I'm definitely going to be at San Diego. Well. I still have my passes for San Diego that they're going to roll over until next year, so I'm going to be there for that one. And then
there's
more than likely New York.
Yeah, there's a show in November, but I was also told that not many people will be going to the San Diego.
Yeah, it's not the same thing. Yeah, that one's. I think that's. I forgot exactly the reason they're opening that one up, but it's not going to be the con that we get in the summer. It's going to be a little different. So.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah, that's how it is over here, I guess, right now. I know one person there's asking for Star Wars half scales, but as much as I want you guys to do a Star Wars half scale, you guys would kill me if you guys did that. My wife would kill me.
He's like, just for you, George, we won't make them.
Yeah. Give me some time. Just was curious about the Alita life-size bust regular edition. Is that coming late?
So like I mentioned before, some silicone busts do actually take longer. So Wonder Woman took a little bit longer, but you'll see that it's not just us. Other companies that make silicone, usually it takes them a while as well. Mm-hmm. At least the first batch, we try and make sure it's on time. The other ones, it's just a case of making sure everyone's almost perfect and we ship it. Because what we don't want to do is you guys spend all that money, wait all that time, and then we just rush it at the end and screw it all up. So she'll arrive, they'll all arrive, and hopefully in one piece. So yeah, Alita's still in process now. We're getting batches complete pretty much every other week. So there's some shipping very soon.
Cool. Very cool. Man, this is awesome, bro. I really want to buy that Captain America set.
Okay, so buy it for me.
No. If I buy it, I'm keeping it. Sorry. I don't know where I put it, but I'll figure it out.
I would probably have to sell probably more than likely half of my Hot Toys collection, probably in order to snag that.
Yeah. It would fit though. You have the Iron Man statues, reminds you of me. I'll have the Captain America with me. Somewhat reminds me of you. You know, be like, what was that in Bad Boys? You know, where he had the pictures of his friend in his house.
Oh,
oh man,
that's funny.
Is the cap listed on the Queen Studios website as out of stock because not ready? Yeah, it doesn't go up for pre-order, Claudio, until 12 hours from now, or less than 12 hours from now. So
so it'll just stay out of stock until it'll stay out of stock until it's available. And then after 8 p.m. China time, 8 a.m. New York time, if it's out of stock, then it's out of stock.
Okay. But Mojo's bringing it up again. So seriously, though, you guys have the Marvel license. You guys are talking to Disney. Any talks happening about Star Wars? Like a little bit, like whispers?
Yeah, so we've talked to them about it a few times. The issue is that our license is with Disney in China, and especially Mandalorian is not being shown in Disney Plus in China. So because of that, we can't get any of those characters right now. We've actually sent off some sort of just an email just to fish around, see what we can do for other markets. But they said there's so many other companies making Star Wars that it's unlikely for us right now. Hopefully in the future, when we have a bit more power in terms of name brand, we can do that.
I mean, see, I would have to disagree with that, because you guys do.
Out there.
Well, it's not even that has nothing to do with the name. It's the fact that they put out a product that's not like any other, because it's silicone. it's silicone based. I mean,
Well,
you know,
I mean, it doesn't have to be
about it.
Mandalorian, in my opinion. It could be
No, I
original
mean, like
trilogy.
you could do one of like Luke Sky. You know, you could do
Luke
like
Skywalker,
a
that's
silicone
what I was thinking.
of like Luke
Mark
Skywalker
Hamill.
or like Harrison Ford or you know Carrie Fisher. I mean, you know, you can get some of the older stuff and what you guys put out is nothing like what other companies are putting out. So I don't see how they could say no to you at that point.
Yeah, that's a good point. So maybe what we need to do is, I already know that there's a market out there. There's a lot of people, especially in Europe, have been asking about it. So maybe if I speak to the guys here, we can create like some concepts, send them the concepts, and say, "Are you interested now?" Instead of just an email. So we could maybe try that, but it's up to those guys in Disney.
I would be down.
George
for
would love to
something
take
like
George would love to take the lead on that for you.
And I don't want to be a lead on it, but I definitely want to buy that. You know, that'd be cool. Mark Hamill. So that would be an awesome bust.
Cool. Yeah,
Maybe
maybe
that doing a Han Solo, doing a Chewbacca.
Yeah. I would like to use the silicone because the Chewbacca I think has been done by Regal Robot. So I mean I would like to see like the characters that we haven't seen bust for in a long time.
What about a Jabba?
A Jabba. You know how big that would be?
Well, I mean, listen, they got the Belrog. They got the Belrog from Lord of the Rings back there. I mean, come on.
Yeah, that's true.
I mean, dude. I mean, come on, man.
That would be cool. Oh man. Anyway. So I'm out of questions. Seth, you got anything else you want to finish up with here?
The only thing I would like to finish up with is, could I possibly get a free Captain America half-scale statue? I mean, you know, just throwing it out there again.
Oh, this guy, always with that.
Well, you know, not all of us have a budget, and you know, just you know, I would.
If you don't ask, you don't get. But maybe we could think of some sort of challenge, social media challenge, if you get to a certain level.
Dude, if you name it, and I'll do it.
Oh boy. He will do some crazy stuff. If
I gotta run naked through a cornfield to make this happen, then so be it.
Hey Johnny, you didn't even have to bring it up, and he's gonna let you know exactly what he'll do. You know?
Okay, maybe people can drop it in the comments. What
do you want Seth to do?
Should be. Yeah.
Oh man. Hey, well, Johnny, man, thanks for hanging out with us. I know Serious Sunset's asking to see the piece. He did show us earlier what the statue looked like. So if you want to like roll back, you can check that out. And again, it'll be available in 12 hours. It's $2,115. That's the price, right?
2199. Yeah, 212 on our website. That price doesn't include tax, so there might be some small taxes. But for most other retailers, they'll be heading for the 2119 mark because I think in America you guys have to add tax after the sale. So it's around that mark.
All right. So that's gonna be it for us with the collecting news, guys. Johnny, hang out. Don't leave after. You did that last time. Last time the credits rolled and you were gone. I was like, no, I'm gonna say what's up to you before you go. So,
okay, cool.
So anyway, guys, thanks for hanging out with us for another episode of the collecting news. We'll be back tomorrow night
with the Lego Lounge. Yep.
And then Friday night with the Geek Show.
But you're also dropping the extended version of Joe's Room Tour tomorrow?
That's going to be for Knights members. By Saturday, I'll have it available. There's been a little bit of conflict with the music. I'm trying to get that all squared away with YouTube. I have the rights to it. I don't understand what's going on with them, but whatever. So I'll have that available for everybody else by Saturday at latest, and you guys can have an hour and a half long view of Joe's epic tour. So it's awesome. So again, guys, Johnny, thanks for hanging out with us, and sharing everything with the guys here. And until next time, keep it marvelous.
Keep it marvelous.